Well, there's a lot of description about initiatives, particularly things going on here in Birmingham. So the Discover European project, the Midlands Heart and Ties initiative. So it did have a Birmingham focus, but it was more than just Birmingham. I mean, the messages were very transferable to other initiatives in other parts of the country. I thought there was a couple of very interesting takeaways that came up right at the end, actually, which were about how digital often doesn't do what we expected. We think, or people often argue, that everybody being online means the end of communities because people don't talk to each other anymore. Well, not at all. You know, it's enabled communities. It's enabled people to be in touch in ways that perhaps they never have thought of. And we also worry that digital will be a real risk to our privacy and security. And we heard how telehealth and digital services have actually enabled people sometimes to live more private lives because they haven't needed a whole train of health workers coming into their home all the time and being in their own personal space, and they have more control over their own lives. So I thought those were a couple of really interesting takeaways. The questions were, would they be increasing their digital skills and their digital learning? And they didn't think they would. But I think that's because they were a digitally enabled audience. You know, their skills were probably quite good. But what they did say they would do would be to go away and find out more. And they got some tasters at the event. And they would also look at the skills of their own workforces.